We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Baltimore Orioles and the Sky Sox. The Sky Sox have won 14 straight games so far. We'll see if they can extend that to 15 next. Zach Wheeler, a right-handed Georgia native, gets the starting nod. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, we look a lot at numbers from starting pitchers, walks to innings pitched, but one of the key stats I look for is whip. And he has a sub 1.30 whip coming into this start, which tells me he throws strikes. He's not afraid to get the ball in the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if he can string together some real quality innings in this one.
Into the box, Jose Iglesias. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First pitch on its way. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. Fellas, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. All you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Yeah, Matty V, we're getting a look at a really good team right here, D-Row. The only thing you hope they can do is to stay focused as the season winds down. They're a good team, and it looks like they could go a long way in the postseason.
Dan, I've racked my brain trying to figure out what's the best way to go in. Clinch your division early, be playing good baseball, meaningful baseball down the stretch to get into the postseason. Bottom line is, it's an 11-12 game sprint when you get in. You want to be executing on all cylinders when you get in, but anything can happen.
Changeup called a strike, and he comes back even at 2-2.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Here comes the payoff pitch. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch. And for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Stepping in now, Ramon Urias. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Urias swings and throws from the right side and stands at 5'10". This is his first year at the big league level. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. One out, nobody on. And that's high and off the plate, 2-1.
I got 2-1 to count.
And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now. Trey Mancini will be next. The 3-1. Finds the zone to fill the count, 3-2. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Back goes Kiermaier to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Batting third, the right fielder, number 16, Trey Mancini.
So here's Trey Mancini, and as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, I know it's early and we're in the first right here, but he's going to have to work that heater to both sides of the plate. He cannot get away with missing over the heart of the plate all night.
1-1 the count now. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Mancini now. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Orioles. On to the bottom of the first now with no score. Alex Cobb, a Massachusetts-born right-hander, will get the start in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, a little bit of a mixed bag with this guy. An ERA of over 4 in his last 3 starts. He's either been really good or really bad, and recently he's been more bad than good. It'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around and pitch better in this one here today.
So that'll bring in Mookie Betts. He enters play in the hunt for the league's home run crown, but he'll have some work to do down the stretch. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Guys, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, they've been fairly punchless of late, losing last time out and, in fact, dropping 6 of their last 7.
Yeah, Matty, this is the perfect guy to have on the mound. A veteran, not going to let the moment get too big for him, completely understands what's being asked of him. They've been losing lately. That can't be denied. But this is the perfect guy, right spot.
Here it comes on 1-1. Hard hit ball towards the hole. Iglesias gets down to make the play. It's there, and he's out. And what a vital play there, preventing the leadoff man from getting aboard. Next to bat will be Yasiel Puig. Took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Count 1-0.
Bases are empty. 1 man out. Into center field. Line drive base hit.
That's what you want the guys at the top of the order to do. Set the table for the monsters. 3, 4, 5. Nice piece of hitting.
Striding in, Anthony Rendon. He's had a real nice season in the batting average department, but he'll need to turn it on a bit down the stretch if he wants a chance at claiming that coveted batting title.
This is one of the better hitters in the game right now, D-Row. Struggling a little bit, hitting under 300 in his last 10 games.
Yeah, and he's going to have to get scalding hot if he wants to run down this batting title. I don't see it happening right now. The way he's been swinging it, he has certainly slowed down, and it's in his head a little bit.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A high fastball is in there. Puig, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Here's his splitter that's taken for a ball. 1-1. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
The 2-1 home is in there for the second strike. Here now the 2-2.
Well, a 3-2 count and a guy that handles the bat up at the plate. This is a great time to put that runner on first in motion.
Swing and a liner. Foul. This is hit high and deep out to left. Santander on the run. Gone! It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Number 35 now on the season, as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
How the manager drew it up right there. Hold the visiting team scoreless and then grab a huge home run in the first.
switch-hitting catcher Yasmani Grandal as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. The numbers coming in. He's at 255, 34 home runs, and 92 RBIs. The 1-0 home.
Oh, that's good.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Here's the pitch. Ground ball right side. Fielded cleanly, and there are 2 away now. A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. What do you think they need to do to keep the winning streak a-rolling, D-Row?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup, and they're frustrating to watch at times because they ground into the most double plays in the league. You want to talk about a pitcher's best friend. You finally get a guy on first base, and you're coming unglued first pitch down below the knees, grounding into a double play and bailing everybody out. I need better approaches out of this lineup today.
He's got the average at 285 here to start play, with 36 home runs and 96 driven in. Cobb looks in, 1-0 on its way. Yastrzemski is a very well-regarded defensive outfielder. Used to be that fielders were evaluated mostly by the eyeball test and simple stats like fielding percentage, but of course these days, oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. We'll head to the top of the second. It's now a 2-0 ball game. And here's Renato Nunez. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
Renato Nunez.
Here's the pitch. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 is taken for strike 2.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. He'll enter play down at an even 240 for the year with 19 homers and 63 runs batted in. Now the 1-0 is in off the plate. 1 out, nobody on. Outside, 3-0 now. Austin Hayes waits on deck. Holds off on the slider, and that's a good idea as it's ball 4.
Wow, if that's not a strike, I don't know what is. I know these subs have a tough job. I get it. We'll see if he gets the next borderline call or if there are any makeup calls coming up.
So digging in now, Austin Hayes. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. He's set and the pitch.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Runners on first with 1 down. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Got to find a way to grind.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Count remains at 0-2. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Ball 1 to start the at bat. The 1-0. Skied into straightaway right. On the move is Betts. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Orioles lead 1. They trail things here 2-0. In now, Bo Bichette. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a splitter, and he lays off a ball and a strike. And he popped him up. Urias into shallow center. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
All right, let's take a look at the defensive alignment for the Orioles. And guys, when I've been looking at the numbers on this starting pitcher, what really jumps out on me is the fact that he doesn't strike a ton of guys out, which means he's got to execute. He's got to use those 17 inches in, out, up, and down. He's going to have his defense behind him, and they better be on their toes because a lot of balls are going to be put in play in this one.
And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Down and away, ball 1. The 1-1 home. This is line to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
Batting it, the second baseman, Tommy Lascella.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in Tommy Lascella to bat next. Cobb into the windup. Here's the first pitch.
1-1.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Hit to short. Right to Iglesias. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Striding into the box, Austin wins, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this one's down off the shoe tops, 1-0.
Count 1-0.
Now it's 2-0. 3-0 now.
Just a little bit off to start the third now. That's 3 straight balls.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Chris Davis at the plate now. His career line against Wheeler. He's gone 2 for 8. First pitch of the at-bat. Ball 1. Davis bats left but throws right and stands in at 6'3". He was a 5th-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2006.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
Davis waits on the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Now the 2-1 is a fastball in off the plate for a ball.
This situation right here reminds me of sitting on the bench talking to John Smoltz, Hall of Famer. He would always say, even though the situation looked bad, a pitcher is 1 pitch away from getting himself out of a tough jam.
Ready with the 3-1. Orioles still looking for their first hit of the ball game. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Once again a 3-2. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Iglesias. He was a strikeout victim to open up the ball game. First delivery to him on the way.
Nope, that's the ball. Ball 1, no strike.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. That's by him for strike 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Weak grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Gotta find a way to keep his hands back.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Runners on first with 1 down. And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
So now to the plate, Ramon Urias, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. In the dirt here. A runner on first with 2 away. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
The 1-2. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Wins, blows through the stop sign, headed for home. And he's safe at the plate. And the deficit is down to only 1 now. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. 1-0 the count. 1-0. Here it is. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. 2 out here and a runner at second. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Here's the 1-2. Another one sent foul. One and 2. Here it is. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. On the move is Kiermaier. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Orioles get a run on the RBI double. Bottom of the 3rd coming up. Colorado Springs is on top 2-1. Matt Vasgersian back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac as Kevin Kiermaier settles in to start the inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Off the plate, ball 1.
The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. To short. Iglesias is up with it. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. And with that, we'll give you a quick look at our current standings in the AL East. Here's Mookie Betts, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here comes the first pitch.
You have to understand, as the hitter right here, pitcher on the mound wants a quick inning. Anything over the heart of the plate, probably got to pull the trigger on.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lifted in the air out to right. Mancini moving back. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now that the left fielder, Yasiel Puig.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the right-handed bat of Yasiel Puig. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Right there for strike 1.
This could be a huge win for the guy on the mound if he's able to get out of this inning 1, 2, 3 and start fresh next inning with the middle of the order.
Cobb looks in. Here's the 0-1. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. A swing and a ground ball to third. Reined in. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. All set for the start of the 4th. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Renato Nunez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Line to the right side. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. He's around first, heading for 2.
Wow, not sure what the pitcher was thinking, serving up a fastball right over the heart of the plate. His eyes got as big as saucers as he blasts this thing, putting himself in the scoring position to start off the inning.
At the plate now, Dwight Smith Jr. And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So a 2-run shot to left center, and even 20 home runs for him now thus far, as the Orioles move in front here 3-2.
Boy, this guy's hot right now. He hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits them in bunches. This could be the beginning of one of those extended hot streaks.
Austin Hayes the next to bat, as he grounds one briskly to short. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the left fielder, Anthony Santander.
Into the box now, Anthony Santander. He flew out in his last at-bat. And now a pitch on the way.
Ball, that's down.
3 runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. That evens it up 1-1. Now here it comes. And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
High chopper towards first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now back, catcher, Austin Boone.
Now at the plate, Austin wins. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Oh, that's okay.
Now the 1-0.
Nope, inside, ball 2.
Hey, curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
2-0 count. Here it comes. Good sharp slider there, and he couldn't catch up to it. 2-1 now. 3 runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball.
One thing that could nag at you as a pitcher is having to work really hard to get a guy that you think you should be able to cruise right through. He's not known for his offensive prowess, but he's putting together a real nice at bat here.
That's in there, and it'll run the count to full 3-2. Grounded weakly down the line toward third, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. But the Orioles strike for 2 thanks to the 2-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up, and Baltimore has taken a 3-2 lead. In now is Anthony Rendon. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball, that's out.
The 1-0. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Santander's got it, and there's one away.
The catcher, number 28, Yasmani Grandal.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat. A ball and no strikes. And a good heater as he just watches this baby. A ball and a strike. Big swing by Grandal, and a ball carrying well to right. And that one is gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 35 now on the season, as it's now a 3-all ball game.
Give up any long balls. He's already given up 2 here, so he's got his work cut out for him if he's going to get the W in this one. He's going to have to start keeping the ball in the yard for starters.
Into the box, Mike Yastrzemski, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. A windup and the 0-1. High and deep to right center. Hayes on the run for it. At the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The batter, number 11, shortstop, Bo.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And in to bat next, the legacy Bo Bichette. First offering on its way. Cobb looks in. Here's the 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Bichette, once a Toronto Blue Jay, he came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
The 3-1. Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Three-two pitch. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Now batting, the first baseman, Dante.
Now batting, Dante Bichette hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
And he's back standing. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Strike taken up in the zone.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
Runner on first, 2 away, all tied at 3 apiece. This is popped up. Urias shading to his right, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. But a run scores in the inning, and that'll have to be good enough as this solo home run knocks things up. We played 4. We're tied now at 3 apiece. Here's Chris Davis now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The first baseman, number 19, Chris Davis.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0 is a slider taken for a ball.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
And a very low strike there. Trying to speed up the game, perhaps. It's 2-1.
Everything this guy throws is hard. That changeup he throws is in the high 80s to go along with that good heater.
Count even at 2-2. Now the pitch. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Iglesias.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. Here it comes, 1-0. Count even now at 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 2 balls and a strike to the Orioles leadoff hitter.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Two and 2 the count. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
To the plate now, Ramon Urias. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. The 1-0.
2 balls, no strike.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to pump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Now the payoff pitch home. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Kiermaier coming on. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. Halfway home, tied at 3. Here's Tommy La Stella now as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th.
Tommy La Stella.
First delivery to him on the way.
Oh, that's off.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
2 balls, 1 strike. The count.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. So here's Kevin Kiermaier. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball. 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. Outside, 2-1. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
Hit hard down the right field line, but a foul ball. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
So 1 gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And up next, one of the terrific talents in the game, Mookie Betts. comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. The 1-0 home is in there for strike one. Now a throw over to first, and the runner back safely. Kiermaier's running. That's a strike to throw down. Short hop, but they got him. Great pick and tag to catch him trying to steal.
Wow, that's a big time throw right there, and it's a tall task to throw him out stealing a bag, but he got rid of it quickly, and it was a good job down there applying the quick tag. They'll have to feel good about that one.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. 5 innings complete, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Now to the plate, Trey Mancini. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Number 16, Trey Mancini.
Here it comes. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone cold take.
A ball and 2 strikes from Zach Wheeler. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
In now, Renato Nunez. As it's grounded sharply to first. And that's through, a base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
At the plate, Dwight Smith Jr. as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. The 0-1 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. Puig on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning.
Up next for the Orioles, the center fielder, Austin Hayes.
Stepping up now, Austin Hayes. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. 2 out with the man at first. There's strike 2 as the slider hits the outside corner.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. 1 left for the Orioles. On to the bottom of inning number 6, tied 3 apiece. At the plate, Yasiel Puig. He'll start things out here in a tie ball
The
game.
left fielder, Yasiel Puig.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Here's the pitch. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you fall behind in the count 1-2. You're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to it.
And digging in next will be Anthony Rendon. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The windup and the 0-1.
That's outside.
Drilled on the ground to short. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away.
The catcher, number 28, Yasmani Grandal.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Yasmani Grandal. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
And that last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
And it's fouled away. Here's the 1-1 pitch. A ball and 2 strikes. The count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
Not too many guys taking the mound today with this good a split. Look at the downward action on that thing. It's falling off the table.
The count now at 2-2. Cobb's ready. Here's the pitch.
Ball, 2 strikes.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Now the payoff pitch home. And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Ready for another shot now, Mike Yastrzemski. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. He's set. Here it comes. Fastball in there for a called strike. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Now a soft liner to the right side. Foul. Here it comes on 0-2. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Kevin Ginkel is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Kevin Ginkel.
New inning set to get underway. Anthony Santander the next to bat. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First offering on its way. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0.
Strike him out.
2-0 to the Baltimore left fielder.
2 balls, no strikes.
And he fouls this one off. Now the 2-1 pitch. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. The 2-2 one more time. Sent out to straightaway center field. Kiermaier's got a read on it. 1 away.
Now batting, the catcher, Austin Wynn.
Digging in, Austin Wynns. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2. Bases are empty. 1 man out. A ball and 2 strikes to the Baltimore backstop now.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
The 1-2 is a fastball taken high for a ball.
He started this guy backwards. Couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
Ready with the 2-2.
Full count, 3-2.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Fouled away. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Wow, I'm not sure what they were afraid of in this at bat. The count moved to 3-2, and they didn't even challenge him there. I can understand being careful with some hitters, but not that guy. He'll happily take the walk.
At the plate, Chris Davis. He went down on strikes last time up. First pitch on its way. In the air now, out to right field. Betts has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out.
The batter, number 11, shortstop, Jose Iglesias.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Jose Iglesias. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. From the stretch. And he lays off there. 1-0.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
Down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. from the stretch.
That's back-to-back sliders on the outside part of the plate. Now would be a good time to come in with that good hard stuff inside.
The 2-1. This one's down to third. Rendon has it. The toss will go to La Stella at second, and the force out means the inning is over. So no runs here on no hits, no errors, and one man left on. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the seventh. Get up and stretch, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Brendan Bailey gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh.
Brendan Bailey.
So striding forward now, Bo Bichette. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the seventh. Here's the first pitch to him. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
Into the box now, Dante Bichette, as he'll take a look at a curveball that drops in there on the outer half. It's strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Down the left field line and deep, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch, and he chased it in the dirt, and the throw is made to record the second out of the inning. So striding in, Tommy La Stella. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And they start him out away with a called strike.
0-1.
And it's quickly 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Fouled off. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. At the plate, Ramon Urias. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
First delivery to him on the way. And that misses inside 1-0.
Hey, even though this guy's a righty hitter, he's going to get pounded with that two-seamer. He needs to make sure he catches this thing out front if he sees that pitch again.
And, ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
The 1-1 home. It's taken high above the zone. All even now, 2-2. Grounded down the third baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. The pitch. Hit high and deep out to left field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo shot here to left as they take the lead 4-3.
What a great piece of clutch hitting right there to give his boys the lead. Going to put a lot of pressure on the opposition after score with only 6 outs to go.
Zach Britton is on the pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
The right fielder, number 16, Trey.
Stepping in now, Trey Mancini. He swings and grounds it to short. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Third baseman, Renato Nunez.
Now at the plate, Renato Nunez. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And it's a foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. Now a slider well off the plate. An easy take there. Warming up now in the pen is Pat Venditti, the man famous for his ability to work both right and left-handed. Ripped down the first base line, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
So now to the plate, Dwight Smith Jr. as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Now a ball hit sharply toward third, and that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Well, lefty on lefty, this is a tough matchup, but he stays in there, keeps that front shoulder closed, and just rips the pitch for a 2-bagger. Nice job of defying the odds there.
Stepping into the box, Austin Hayes. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And he falls behind 0-2. Here it is. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. Orioles get a run thanks to the long ball. Home half of the 8th coming up. 4-3 Baltimore. Paul Fry will come on to make his 40th appearance this season.
Number 51, Paul Fry.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8.
The center fielder, Kevin.
First delivery to him on the way. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-0. And here's a fastball not close as he runs it to 2-1 now. Swing and a miss, strike 2.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Yeah, that strategy is great when it works, but when it doesn't, it's ugly. And he was here to face one guy, and he couldn't get it done.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And that'll bring up Mookie Betts. Quick check on that tying run at first. Don't want to forget about it. As a look, now the pitch. The fastball here as you'll take a look at ball 1-0.
Hey, if you know an umpire has a tight zone, as a hitter, you tighten your zone as well. No reason to go after the borderline pitches unless you really have to.
Throw in the dirt to first, and he can't come up with it cleanly. 4-3 our score here as we play the 8th. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Throw over to first, and he'll get back in standing. The 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now. From the stretch. And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
Delino DeShields will be summoned now to be the pinch runner. Now at the plate, Yasiel Puig, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here's the first pitch to him. Bunt attempt, but this one might have too much on it. There's one. On to Davis, but too late, and they'll settle for just the one. Ready now, Anthony Rendon, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
In there, 1-1.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
Swing and a fly ball, and this should at least get home the tying run. The catch is made. Here comes the tying run from third. He's in there at the plate, and we are tied here in the 8th.
That was a really good at-bat right there. You're trying to tie this thing up any way that you can. He hits the sac fly to the outfield, and the tying run comes in to score.
Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. From the belt, kicks and deals. Squared that one up just a little late. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Chopped to third. He's got it. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. But the tying run comes across to score here as this one looks like it'll go to the wire. We've played 8 full, and we are tied 4-4. Delino DeShields will stay in the game, taking over in right and batting number 9.
Delino DeShields.
Trey Wingener will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. Anthony Santander will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now.
Anthony Santander.
He's set and the pitch.
Ball, back inside.
Wingeter is at least partially known for his big power slider. A lot of break on that pitch, but what makes it unique is how hard he's able to throw it. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. 2-1 now. And the pitch. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. DeShields is there. 1 down.
Now batting, catcher, Austin Wynn.
Digging in to try it again. Austin wins. It was a walk in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him. Now this is swung on, and here's another fly ball out to right field. DeShields is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
The first baseman, number 19, Chris Davis.
Hanser Alberto will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Number 57, Hanser Alberto.
popped up. And Rendon will look this one in to retire the side. Nothing across here this half. On now to the bottom of inning number 9. And we are tied 4-4. Hanser Alberto stays in the ballgame after pinch hitting as he'll take over at first base.
Number 57.
Brian Abreu comes on to work on the mound, hoping to send this one into extra innings.
Number 67. Brian Abreu.
All set for the bottom of the 9th. Striding forward now is the DH, Mike Yastrzemski. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. A 1 pitch on its way. And look out as this one catches him, and a big mistake there as now the go-ahead run is aboard to lead off the inning.
And this is the case of a guy taking one for the team. I think he could have gotten out of the way of this one, but he leans into it and puts himself on board. Now he represents the winning run, so it's a good move.
Stepping in, Bo Bichette. The winning run is at first base. Here's the first pitch. Line to the right side. And they'll run him down and tag him out between first and second. A double play.
Off the bat, that had soft base hit written all over it. But a nice snag there by the infielder on that soft liner that could have been a potential base hit.
Corey Dickerson will get a shot here as a pinch hitter.
Corey Dickerson.
First pitch is a slider called for a strike. Two out, nobody on. And he lays off for ball 1. Swing and a liner. Oh, and he misses it. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time.
Boy, D-Roll, this looked like one of those easy 1, 2, 3 innings. Next thing you know, a little swinging ground ball and a 2-out infield base hit.
Yeah, it's never too late, and you never know when a rally's going to start. It seemed innocent early on. He got 2 quick outs, but now we see traffic at first.
To the plate now, Tommy La Stella as he sends it on the ground to first. He'll get to this one deep in the hole. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So they can't get that winning run home, and that means we'll have to go a little longer tonight to find a winner. 9 can't decide a winner. We'll move ahead to the 10th, and we are tied 4-4. Williams Astudillo is going to come on as a defensive replacement now as he takes over at first base. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Jose Iglesias. He'll be the one to lead it off here in the top of inning number 10.
The shortstop, Jose Iglesias.
And now a pitch on the way. Well, and he gets the inning started with a bang as this is hit high and deep to left field. And it's gone. A solo shot here to left as they will take the lead here. It's now a 5-4 ball game.
second baseman, Ramon.
At the plate now, Ramon Urias, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Set to deliver the 0-1, and it's fouled away. Now here's the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
The 1-2. Got him swinging in the dirt. Grandal has it. And the throw is there to record the first out.
Now batting, right fielder.
So coming to the plate, Trey Mancini. He was a ground out victim last time up. First offering on its way. He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. And the pitch. Count remains 2-2. Sinker. 3-2 now. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. The 3-2 one more time. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
And he just blasts this thing down the left field line. I thought it might bend foul, but it lands just inside the chalk, and he's able to leg it out for a double. Good looking swing.
Standing in now, Renato Nunez, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1.
This is going to be an interesting at bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Here's the 0-2. And this one's in the dirt. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
I'm seeing all the signs of fatigue right now. This is when you really have to bear down mentally as a pitcher.
One out and a runner on second base. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the third time.
That's a pretty good pitch right there. That fastball on the inner half of the plate. You can see that he just isn't able to get those arms extended, and pretty ugly swing right there.
Into the box now, Dwight Smith Jr. as he'll take a look at ball one. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. The set and the 1-0. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Hit in the air to center field. Kiermaier is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Orioles settle for one. So now we'll see if these guys can get even in the bottom of inning number 10. The O's lead this thing 5-4. Michael Givens enters the game here an inning later than usual as he'll try to close this one out in the 10th. Ready for the bottom of the 10th here. Coming to the plate now, Kevin Kiermaier. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Guess who tipped their hand? They were sitting all over a piece of cheese. He flew open on the front side.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Givens has tossed over 30 innings so far this season, and through those innings he's posted a whip a little under 1.5. Certainly something he'd like to improve on. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. One away.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
And here's the second generation big leaguer Delino DeShields. 1 ball, no strikes the count. One 0 count. Here it is. A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Hit in the air down the right field line, but this will wind up being a foul ball. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
In now is Yasiel Puig, and it's grounded just foul down the line. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or just out of the zone, but something way out of the zone doesn't serve any purpose.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Hit hard down the line, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Another payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
This evening's game comes to an end. 5-4 the final tally. Brian Abreu earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Michael Givens earns the save out of the bullpen, his 33rd of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Orioles, 5 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For the home team, 4 runs on 4 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 18 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.